what happens is, all these responses are collected, they are posted back to our server, and the job seeker is automatically provisioned. He gets an alert to the effect. That's what just happened. So you just registered. Obviously, there are some rough edges because this is a very ugly prototype that we are building. We are going to incorporate now. Someone talked about rural India being zones as such. Well, actually, telcos do operate like that. They have different circles. Even within Karnataka, they have circles where they operate. So we're hoping as we roll out in different circles, we will have advantage of knowing what are the nearby pin codes in that area. So we can do things like build some voice recognition because there's only a limited number of prompts that have to be recorded and recognized. I'll also show you the second half of this story, which is the actual job creation, which is something which you and I might use, but maybe people in tier 2 cities will also be more comfortable in absence of this. So, fingers crossed when I try again.
Will tell the employers more about babajob.com and what are the benefits of posting a free job on our website. To post a job now, press 1. To listen to local services again, press 2. To post a job later, press 9. 1. Under which category would you like to post your job? For driver, press 1. For maid, press 2. For cook, press 3. For cycling, you selected driver. To confirm, please press 1. To go back and select 1 amount each per month. Are you willing to pay commission? For example, if you're willing to pay 4,500 rupees per month, please enter 4500. Please enter the PIN code of the place where you would want the speaker to come to. Usually this is where you live. For example, if you live near MG Road, please enter 560001. You will shortly start receiving alerts about job seekers that match your selected criteria.
And that's it. Now let me see if I can actually show you the job seeker as well as the job if it's been created. I think I selected a driver, but I think we'll know. Oops, sorry. Yeah, this is the driver job. And I paid it 7,000 rupees. Obviously, you couldn't see that, but also the corresponding seeker. I think I tried to create a book, and that seeker should be available under cook. And this is indeed where the seeker is. Now notice that based on the selection of the user, we also said that this person speaks English. Obviously, if she or he chose the English prompt, we have this little more information. The idea is to keep the speaker on the phone for as little time as possible and extract as much information as you can. You also get access to phone number of this speaker because this speaker was created using a phone call, and when you make a phone call, the application automatically gets phone number. When that final post back happens, one of the things that we do receive is the phone number from where we live. Yes, there are issues. People using, more than one person using a phone to create jobs. So there are issues we will have to work around. It would also be nice somehow to be able to recognize the name, because right now we don't have any way to get the name of the person. Maybe we'll do something hybrid where we record the name as a voice and route the call automatically and play it back. So the field is wide open. We've just started experimenting. We realize a lot of feedback that has been coming in today in the session prior deals with going to the next billion people who are not literate. Therefore, their mobile adaptation to some extent is hampered, as if they wouldn't buy a high-end model and try to browse. So the whole talk of mobile internet falls a little flat. So we're trying to go through some other areas. Now we're working with on mobile because they're the ones who built the SDK. They also happen to have great relationship with some of the telcos. So no, as someone mentioned, bring the wall garden of the telcos down That's not going to happen with us because we are a small player. We need to play nicely with telcos, right? And let me take the devil's advocate and give you the telco's view. Any idea what is the amount a telco has to pay to get 3G spectrum? Yeah. How would they recover that money? Especially under these circumstances. If the auction does happen in January, they have to make money, right? So I also sometimes think that we are a little too harsh with the telcos. Let's give them credit where due, because just 10 years ago I had to struggle to get a landline with MTNL. Thankfully, I don't have to do that. So credit due where credit should be. That's about it. Thank you very much. And I'd love to hear any questions, feedback.
What is the special between
I don't have the voice dictionaries. IVRs usually are DTMF only. This is IVR. So this has some additional features like you can do voice, you can do some other interactive stuff.
If you have IVR and if you take any of the speech recognitions, where you have a lot of speech to text and everything,
correct.
The transcribers and everything.
Correct. The IVR transaction is usually not end-to-end. What we are doing is we are provisioning.
What you're saying is you're converting the IVR transaction and you see.
We are bridging the two. So I'm not saying that this is rocket science.
No, if you take the IVR.
Yes, I agree with you. But we haven't seen anyone do it.
No,
the whole picture.
Okay.
As in, like take an idea. So yes, you can do it. I have no doubt. Or complementary to an SMS model.
My only question is technology-wise, why on mobile SDK?
On mobile SDK because, like I said, they have the largest number of telcos on board.
How does actually end up with each voice call? Actually, why you want to go to the telephone?
Because there are costs involved in getting a number and running a number. And there is revenue involved, there is scale involved, there is marketing budgets involved. These are all practical considerations when you're running a business. Sure, I can create a phone number. Who's going to pay for the phone? Who's going to... Okay, let me give you an example. Today we use Be First for our SMS short code.
Okay.
You know how much we pay? 18,000 rupees a month. Right? If we were with a telco, if we were to get a short code, let's say in Idea in Hyderabad, they'll take care of that. SMS sending is free for them, right? They'll charge the subscribers some amount, which will be split. So instead of a negative cash flow, it becomes a positive cash flow because it becomes revenue as the user interacts. Here I have to pay money to Be First has to pay money to the telco. So sometimes these equations are not made by technology alone. These equations are made by business considerations. And in Karnataka and Hyderabad, we have a business consideration. I'm very open with you here.
This is a short code?
An IP, and I'm making a call on IP.
The short code?
Yeah.
The 18,000 rupees that you pay?
It's not a regular short code, it's a Be First number. They give us, it's not a provider short code. It's not like a 5542. Right.
Anyway,
so this is
such codes are
creative about how we...
My question is not that where I am in a SMS business, I am in a this thing. I understand the short code business very well. What I mean, whereas you are in a, you are doing the voices actually. In the voices, you don't have to make that much. You don't have to go to the automobile. That's what I was looking at. Because
we didn't go to automobile came to us.
Yeah, let's hear that.
And
that
we were...
Now it looks very good.
Exactly.
Now the equation looks good.
Yeah, and listen, $1 billion worth company, they have revenues worth $35 million. Okay, so they are a big player. There are advantages of going with a partner. Microsoft's whole revenue comes from partners, so even they would tell you that there are advantages.
Perfect.
Yeah.
The equation is good.
Sign up with Nov, yeah, please. I mean, I love them as a partner. They've been very supportive. They offered us training and their SDK. And yeah, so they'll get us some marketing with the telco. Why should I not feel good for